Stop scrolling, because what you're about to hear will make your heart race, your eyes tear up, and your soul smile at the same time. And if you believe in karma, in courage, and in kindness, then wait till the end. This one's for you. It all started on a gray Monday morning in a high school where people pretended to be kind, but whispers behind lockers told the real story. That was the day Amara, the new black girl, walked into Jefferson High. She was quiet, dressed neatly, and carried herself with a calm confidence that made some students curious, and others insecure. Amara had just moved from Atlanta after her mom got a nursing job in this new town. She wasn't rich, didn't have fancy clothes, and didn't know anyone. But she had something no one could see: strength. The kind that comes from being underestimated too many times. At lunch, she sat at an empty table in the corner of the cafeteria. The noise around her was loud: laughter, gossip, the clatter of trays, but Amara sat peacefully, opening her lunchbox. She smiled softly as she looked at a note her mom had left inside: "Be kind, even when others aren't." But not everyone believed in kindness. From across the cafeteria, Derek and his group of friends, known for picking on anyone different, noticed her. Derek was the kind of boy who thought power came from making others small. He smirked when he saw Amara. "New girl," he muttered to his buddies. "Let's see if she knows who runs this place." He strutted over to her table, tray in hand, his friends snickering behind him. Amara didn't look up when he stopped in front of her. "Hey," Derek said sharply. "You're in my seat." Amara looked around. The table was empty except for her. "I didn't see your name on it," she replied calmly. That one sentence was enough to ignite his ego. "What did you just say?" he growled, slamming his tray down. The cafeteria grew quieter, eyes turning toward the corner. "I said," Amara repeated softly, "I didn't see your name." Derek's face turned red. "You think you're funny, huh?" Before anyone could stop him, Derek grabbed her wrist. The cafeteria gasped. He twisted it roughly, his voice low and cruel: "You better learn your place." But what happened next silenced the entire room. Amara didn't scream. She didn't cry. She simply stood up, her eyes calm, but sharp like glass. In one fluid motion, she turned her arm, flipped her wrist out of his grip using a self-defense move, and with a gentle but firm push, Derek stumbled backward, his tray flying, soda splashing all over him. He hit the floor hard, the sound echoing through the cafeteria. The entire lunchroom froze. Derek, the bully everyone feared, was on the floor, crying. Tears welled in his eyes, not just from the pain, but from humiliation. His friends didn't laugh this time. They stared, shocked and silent. Amara didn't gloat. She didn't mock him. She just looked at him and said quietly, "Now you know how it feels when someone tries to hurt you." Then she picked up her bag and walked out. The cafeteria erupted in whispers. Some students clapped softly. Others followed her with their eyes, realizing they had just witnessed something powerful: not violence, but dignity. Later that day, Amara was called to the principal's office. She thought she might be in trouble, but when she walked in, she saw Derek sitting there too, eyes red, head down. Principal Harris looked serious. "I've reviewed the footage," he said. "Amara, you acted in self-defense. You're not in trouble. But Derek, you owe her an apology." Derek swallowed hard. For the first time, his voice was small. "I'm sorry," he muttered. I shouldn't have done that." Amara nodded. "I forgive you," she said quietly. "But you should remember, being strong doesn't mean making others weak." Something in her tone hit him deeper than any punch could. Derek nodded, shame written all over his face. Weeks passed, and something changed at Jefferson High. People began sitting with Amara. She joined the debate team, where her calm confidence made her one of the best speakers in the school. And believe it or not, Derek, yes, the same bully, started showing up too. Not to cause trouble, but to learn. One day, after practice, he walked up to her again. "Hey," he said awkwardly, "you're really good at this." She smiled. "Thanks. Anyone can be, if they learn to listen before speaking." From that day on, an unexpected friendship began. Derek stopped hanging with the bullies and started volunteering at the community center where Amara's mom worked. People noticed. Change was happening, real change. And by the end of the school year, during the annual assembly, Derek stood on stage, holding the mic with shaky hands. "I used to think being strong meant scaring people," he said. But a girl I tried to hurt showed me what real strength looks like: kindness, courage, and forgiveness. He looked toward Amara in the crowd. She smiled, and the whole auditorium stood and applauded. Because sometimes, one moment of courage can change more than just a day, it can change people. Speech balloon: if this story touched your heart, hit that like button, because kindness is contagious. And don't forget to subscribe for more real, emotional stories that remind us that strength doesn't always roar, it sometimes speaks softly, with grace.